Hi, today we're going to show you how to bike the San Antonio Missions, even if you don't have a bike.
Hey, we're Mel and Jay. Together with our cat Benny, we're traveling from Hope, BC all the way to South Padre Island, Texas, y'all, with lots of stops along the way.
Well, I was worried there might not be enough parking, but looks like we got here early enough and in the right season. Lots of parking here at Mission Conception.
San Antonio has 5 Spanish colonial missions, and together they make up the only UNESCO World Heritage site in the entire state of Texas. And uniquely, they are only about 3 miles apart, or 5 kilometers, so it makes it really easy for them to explore. And when you come to explore them, you have 3 options of getting around. You can drive, you can take the bus, or you can do the really cool way that we're going to do today, bike them. So if you pick up the guide put out by the World Heritage Trail, San Antonio Missions, it gives you a map of all the different options here. At all of the missions, except for the Alamo, they do have free parking. For biking around here, there is a bike share program in case you don't have your own bicycle, and that's what we were choosing to do today because we don't have our bikes with us. Or you can take the bus, and you can get a day pass with Via, their transit system, for about $275 for unlimited rides throughout the whole day, and of course it tells you the map.
All right, the first mission that we're visiting is Mission Conception, and the very friendly ranger at the beginning told us that it was the first mission built. So it kind of makes sense, it's the first one that we're visiting.
That makes sense.
So let's go check it out.
The Church of Mission Conception was built by Indian, Spanish, and mixed-blood mestizo artisans under the direction of the Franciscan friars and dedicated on December 8th, 1975.
So another tip we got from our friendly ranger was in this first room you'll see lots of nice frescoes, but you may miss the biggest one. It's actually on the ceiling, so you gotta look up. Well, that was Mission Conception. I think it's time to get some bikes and go to the next one.
Yeah, now the reason we chose to start here at Mission Conception is because the bike ride we've learned between San Antonio, the Alamo, and this mission is not as ideal. And the parking at the Alamo is not free, whereas the parking here is. So we're gonna do the entire trail of 4 missions, starting from this one going south and back, and then we're gonna drive to the Alamo. Oh, I want the pink one.
So this is called the San Antonio BCycle, and we signed up for the app. Actually got the monthly pass because we figured that for the amount we're gonna be using it, it would actually be cheaper. It's about $20 per person, and that allows unlimited 1-hour rides
For the whole month.
Yeah.
The really awesome part is that these are e-bikes. So even if you're not a huge cyclist, you got pedal assist.
All right, let's see how this works. We're gonna see if Mel can do this. She's firing up the app.
So getting this BCycle app took me all of like 10 minutes last night. And I was pretty impressed. It was really easy to use. I did it right on my phone. I bought the pass on my phone. So I've zoomed in at where we are, and it tells me that there are 10 spots here. Okay, I'm gonna take number 9, unlock at dock number 9, yes. Now what? Why isn't it working?
Oh, tech failure happening here.
An error has occurred, try again.
Maybe try a different number. Let's
Well,
try.
I wanted the pink one. I guess I'll have to try yellow. Let's try number 5. That worked.
Maybe that other one wasn't charged or something.
Maybe. Okay, that was really easy then. Phew.
Really easy when it works.
And I can track my trips too.
I'm gonna try lucky number 7. Hopefully it's lucky. Yep, mission conception. Number 7. Unlock. Boom shakalaka. Track my trips. Sure, why not? Yeah. Don't forget to adjust your seat before biking.
Let's go. This thing's got some speed. I've never ridden an e-bike before. This is fun.
Jeez. You lost your hat already. There's your hat. So that hat was not a great idea for biking, I guess.
It was so cute.
We would not advise hats. All right, we're on the Riverwalk now. It's the river bike.
So far, I've reached 18 miles an hour.
18 miles an hour.
Now I know what you're gonna say. Where are your helmets? Well, as it turns out, helmet laws are quite different here, and they are not required. Now, that doesn't mean I wouldn't want to wear one, because we do. However, they don't provide them with the e-bike rental share thing, and we didn't travel with ours because we didn't bring bikes with us. So we're just gonna have to risk it today, which is another reason why we're choosing to do just the Riverwalk portion instead of being up at street level and in amongst cars, because that would definitely be way riskier, and then I would absolutely insist on having a helmet. There is a campground right on the river trail, which is pretty handy if you want to be that close.
All right, are you ready to race to the next mission? So for this mission, unfortunately, Google brought us all the way to the very back of the mission, so we had to walk our bikes through the entire mission out to the front to get to the BCycle place. I think we would have had to have biked on the road to get there more directly, which we were kind of trying to avoid. Just got to Mission San Jose. We're gonna take a little tour.
So Mission San Jose is one of the most complete mission sites here in San Antonio.
This is an apartment for 15 to 20 people, apparently.
It has had extensive restoration work done though, so not all of it is original, but it gives you a really, really good idea of what the mission would have looked like and how it would have functioned throughout its life.
Well, that was a great little tour. We'd highly recommend that you take that 45-minute tour by the park ranger. Learned a lot. It's good. And Mel had the forethought to bring snacks. So we're just going to enjoy a beautiful view and some snacks before we get on our bikes again. It's not a bad view, eh? All right, time to pick a bike again. Pick a good one.
I'm liking the look of this purple one.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
I think my grandma would approve. She likes purple.
And it's number 1.
It's number 1. So I've opened the app. It's just loading.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this yellow one myself. Doesn't want to give you the purple one?
It does not.
Oh. Just had to wait for it.
I love this. This is so fun.
All right, we're off to Mission San Juan.
Except I need to sit in my seat.
Please wait.
Mission on hold.
My seat is actually like not bad. Yes, don't forget to adjust your seat before leaving. All right, off to Mission San Juan. bird central here. Well, we've gotten onto a gravel path. It's a little bit bumpier and a little bit noisier. All right, we made it to another mission.
Now we're at San Juan.
Right by an airport, apparently. First impression of Mission Sun Juan is that it's a bit smaller than the last two. I feel like we won't be spending quite as much time here. It's kind of just like one loop.
This one, I would say, of the three, building-wise, is the least preserved. However, they do still have active farming on the original agricultural lands that feed the community still to this day. All of the food that they grow here, which is grown by volunteers, is donated to the food bank of San Antonio.
We should note too that all the missions have really good facilities. Like, they pretty much all have good, clean bathrooms and water stations to have a drink or fill up your bottle. Maybe these bells will go off in 2 minutes.
3, 2, 1. We got nothing.
No bells. That was Mission Sun Juan. Off to get our BCycles again. We can even get the same bikes we had before.
I'm gonna take a different one, just, you know, for the fun. And the speedometer on my purple one wasn't working, so I'm gonna try the green one now.
Swap it out. Please stand by.
If it doesn't unlock, I'm gonna be sad. Taking a moment.
It's about a 50-50 chance on unlocking these, I feel like.
Shoot, come on, this is the one I wanted. I've adjusted the seat and everything.
Here's a note for you. Don't adjust your seat until you actually get the bike. All right, we got our bikes. On to the final mission.
Mission Espada.
Turn left. We found a little turtle. Another turtle. There he goes. Are we on the right track?
I think so. Straight ahead.
There goes Speedo. Along this park system, you often forget you're like right in the middle of this huge, busy city. Well, that's cool.
That way?
And here we are again. Oh, there's a lot of bikes at this one. Mal biking and using her phone, very dangerous.
I was trying to get to here.
All right, we made it to Mission Espada.
It's the last mission on our tour today. Oh no, not the last mission. We've got the Alamo. Last one that we will be biking to.
You know, I'm thinking this would have been a fairly long walk.
Yeah, you've got your walk time, which would be about an hour between each mission. And then you probably figure you'll be spending anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour at each mission. It's doable, but I think you might want the bus back.
Oh, you definitely have to take the bus back. Yeah, it is walkable, but I think this bike idea was a better idea for sure.
Or if you're really looking for a good workout, you could run the whole thing. So these ruins over here, like these just wall stubs, used to be the church. This along here with these doors used to be the quarters for the indigenous who were living on site. And that's all I know. It might also be interesting to know that the churches at each of these missions, or at least most of the churches here, are all still functioning everyday churches.
And that was the final mission on our bike tour.
Now we get to bike back to the very first one, Mission Concepcion.
And I have to say, those e-bikes, They're just like cheating, man. I started biking and I had forgotten to turn it on. I was like, what's wrong with this thing? Are the gears stuck or something? But that was just like regular biking.
Yeah, they make it really easy to be able to cover a lot of distance really fast. Even like, I haven't been on a bicycle in a long time, and that was just easy peasy.
You like barely have to pedal. It's great. I think I'm sold on the e-bike thing.
All right, let's go to the Alamo. Turned on.
Will it unlock? Strike one.
Well, the good thing is that there are plenty to choose from.
There's a nice yellow one over here.
Number 5.
Oh, there we go. All right, let's rock and roll. We're gonna try and make it back all in one shot. We're on a time limit. You can only have these bikes out for an hour before you have to pay extra. So can we get all the way back in an hour? We'll see. All right, it's only been about 40 minutes, but we decided since there was a bike swap place right along the path, we would just take it and give us just a little extra time.
I wonder if it'll let me take out the exact same bike I just put in.
That's a good question.
Let's see. Just refreshed.
There you go. So with these bikes, anytime you need more time, you just dock and undock. You can even keep the same bike. Almost back. And we're back.
Well, that was a really neat way to do the Riverwalk and see all the missions. I highly recommend it. It was really fun. 20 bucks, and we had unlimited rides all day. I mean, it's not the cheapest way, but it was definitely the most fun.
Off to see the Alamo. So to go to the Alamo, we parked at the Riverview Center. I remember reading somewhere that it was like relatively decent price and very close to the Alamo.
It's only a 3-minute walk.
So let's go. So right across the street, the public parking is $30
An hour.
and we paid $5 for our first hour, and it'll be another $5 for the second hour. So at most, it's going to be 10 bucks for us. 30 bucks. So be careful where you park. So first, you need to get a ticket from the Red Welcome Center. All right, we got our free Alamo Church entry. And that was our tour of all 5 San Antonio missions, mostly by bike and a little bit by car.
Yeah, and if you come to the San Antonio area, definitely recommend doing it, especially by bike. And next week in our video, we'll have a lot more of the San Antonio area to show you. So stay tuned to that.
Yeah, we'll see you then.
Bye.
Bye.
That together make up car is distracting me. Only UNESCO. They make up the. Why can't I say it?
Got to ring them yourself, I guess.
No. Don't try and ring the bells yourself.
Just go back in and find the ringer.
You'll get in a lot of trouble, I think.
Nah.
Make sure you don't miss the next video by liking, subscribing, and turning on notifications.
Oh, and don't forget to check out our website and sign up for our weekly email blast.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in the next one.